Welcome back in. Mega churches, they're transforming into something new here in central Alabama.
One large congregation is now being split into several smaller campuses. It's a concept that is changing traditional styles of worship and becoming more and more common. In our special report, CBS 42 News reporter Britt Moore takes a look at the latest multi-site church trend.
16 years ago, there were only 100 multi-site churches in the country. Just 2 years ago, there were 8,000. This modern approach to worship is growing, especially right here in central Alabama, and it could eventually grow to impact smaller congregations.
Good morning, good morning.
It's this.
Hi, Sweetie, good morning. Dad, good morning.
That warm, homey feeling.
How are you today?
As you walk through the doors of the Church of the Highlands, the River Chase campus. Similar greetings are happening all over the state.
One of the misnomers of a large church is that you get lost in it. But the truth is, the people here are very connected.
Some 40,000 people know the feeling.
The dream early on was to take people on a spiritual journey.
A journey Senior Pastor Chris Hodges says some may call contemporary. Knowing
that there were a lot of people who kind of felt like there's got to be more to God, to Christianity and church than what they were currently experiencing.
It's a non-denominational Christian megachurch in its own right, but it's also a part of the latest generation of megachurches, one church with several different locations and services. 15 campuses broadcast Pastor Chris's message at up to 5 services every Sunday.
The theater type situation, you know, was kind of unusual to me, but after a while, it just kind of grew on me now.
It's different.
I want you to open up our TWC app.
The Worship Center Christian Church, with about 8,000 members, has 3 locations.
We do know that what we are doing is very non-traditional, and it's very new for people.
Now, Pastor Van Moody delivers his message live from 2 different campuses every Sunday.
It literally says, I'm getting ready to change your life.
His sermon is streamed at other locations and online.
People can interact in a number of ways before they even commit or join our community. And so I think that that's very, very beneficial, not only to millennials, but to also a number of people that have been hurt and disappointed before.
Or people who are seeking the resources of a larger church while keeping that small church feeling.
You kind of go through burnout, you know, when you're just work.
Joycelyn Johnson left her small, more traditional church for the Worship Center.
But coming from a smaller church to a larger church, the best way to keep the Worship Center growing larger and smaller at the same time is to get involved through our small groups.
Giving her that community, that fellowship. But is the multi-site church killing the traditional small church?
These churches are better at reaching out to young adults and millennials, and also people who may have never visited a church.
Samford University religion professor Jennifer McClure.
It's not going to affect mainline Protestant churches or Catholic churches as much, but smaller evangelical congregations are likely to be hurt in their own attempts to grow by having a large megachurch nearby.
I do think there are many different expressions, and I think we need them all, because I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all.
And regardless of the style or approach, the goal is the same.
Church of the Highlands is launching its 16th location in April. The Worship Center continues to grow, looking to spread wings all over the state. As for if this is just a fad, experts say no. Multi-site churches will continue to attract worshipers looking for that alternative spiritual experience. In the studio, Britt Moore, CBS 42 News.